Welcome to International Chess Day. Now I know some people were probably thinking Chess Day on a Thursday. Mike, what are you doing? International Chess Day is Monday. And to be totally honest, I haven't done chess on a Monday in probably over 15 years. I have my reasoning behind it. I got real bad shoulders. Was it bursitis? I have separated AC joints, and it was just the lifting over the years. As I got older, that's what happens, right? And then I was in the Navy for 20 years, and you got certain watches you got to stand, officer of the deck, petty officer of the watch, to where you're wearing a vest, and they got weights. And then I was in Afghanistan for a year where you had to wear that IVA a lot. And you got to kind of hold that joint like this in order to take the pressure off of your shoulders. I think, all that kind of contributed to my banged up shoulders. But yeah, I was a lifter like that, man. I was about that life. Like I would go to the old gym on base, and at the end they would have the 130s, 140s, 150s. Those I used to use those. So I would have to have a split in between like shoulder day and chest day, which is back. So I do shoulders on Tuesday, back on Wednesday, chest on Thursday, because I can have that split in there, that little break, and I don't have to have all that, pressure on a push right on my shoulders. So if you're wondering, plus I'm just not good at following trends, to be totally honest with you. So I don't really do what everybody else does. So my very first movement on chest day is always an incline movement. I have the Sadie incline machine here. Now I will say, if you're somebody that's looking to start a home gym, I probably wouldn't go with this machine. It has a fairly big footprint. It does one thing. Now I like it because when I did go to a commercial gym, I would use it was just a stationary incline machine. This one has the adjustable seat. It has the multi-grip handles. So you can go a little higher on the chest, you can go lower, you can go palms in. So that's why I like it. I think GMWD has like a 3-in-1 to where it's flat, it's incline, and it has shoulders. I don't know if it does decline. It probably does in a 4-in-1. So if GMWD, if y'all see that, I'll take that off your hands. But all jokes aside, I usually start with this. Like for me mentally, it goes in like it's like the toughest movement for chest for me is incline, then it goes to flat, and then decline's a little easier. So I usually start off. This is my third set. It's a machine, so of course it's not 275, but usually start off, and like I said in previous videos, just 8 to 12, just depending on how I feel. Yeah, I like the machine. It was a little when it was put together. There is like a little metal leg. It was a little wobbly, so I had bought these rubber, flooring type mats. You can get them from Amazon, and I've just put them up under those feet. Now it's just sturdy as heck. My next movement is just regular flat dumbbell press. Um, I did a whole video on it. I love the reppings more so because it provides that extra weight that I didn't have access to before in my home gym. Like I said, I have some fixed dumbbells. They went up to 100s. I got the quick draws over there for, accessory movements. And I can use these for those as well. But it's my gym, man, my money. But, seriously, I can get the extra weight in. So I can get my warm-up set. I'll usually warm up with like some 80s, get in some high reps just to kind of get the blood flowing. And I'm on my third set now. So do the 110s, man, go for 8 to 12. But I can't speak enough about this Black Widow cart because, like I said before, I have a herniated disc. So I usually keep it over there with the dumbbells, and I'll just wheel it over here in front of my rep 4100 bench. And it's the perfect setup. I step into the cart, pick the weight up, lean back, do my weight, then I'll drop the dumbbells back in there. So, like I said, it's 8 to 12, And then you got to make sure, man, like, I think these are awesome dumbbells, but I don't have my glasses on. So sometimes I might not put the clip on there. So I don't want to have 110 on this side and 100 on that side, but some good weight. Third set, we'll see what it do. Yeah, it's pretty good, pretty comfortable. And you just drop these babies back in there. Next movement are flies. So I love the rack because it's multi-use. And if it's set up properly, I can use it for, various different movements. Now I have the pulleys down on the bottom because they can go up and down. So I keep them down on the bottom because I'll do my low to high, flies, and I'll do those sitting down. But I still need to do regular flies, right? So that's why I have the anchor, machine here. And I have it turned, as you can see, I have it turned vertically because the little rollers. Now it doesn't affect anything when it's just that way. It's just my own little eyesore, and in my head, I think it works better that way. It's really no difference. So I can put, because I have the dual pro, I can put one on each side and do flies that way. But I like to do isolated because I can kind of step out, a little bit to get that extra stretch in there. And like I said, 8 to 12. I kind of just lean to the opposite side. And rotate sides. Hate to be cliche, but if you're looking for the anchor rack or the rack or the mounts or anything like that, type in my code Dr. Mike. Get yourself a discount. Barbell chest press. Certain pockets of people, it is the gauge for superiority. Others, man, it just depends. I had that goal when I was a younger lifter to, if I wasn't doing 2 plates on each side, I wasn't doing anything. I didn't count decline, only incline, just weird stuff that I used to tell myself in order to get motivated. But with those shoulder injuries, man, I had stayed away from the bar a long time ago. I remember I had seen Jay Cutler do a video on why he uses the Smith machine and things like that. So to piggyback on the incline machine over there, if you don't have the space, but you have a functional trainer that it comes with a Smith machine, or they have some to where it's an add-on, I would look into it. I think the ultimate thing for a Smith machine might be if you have a specialty bar attachment that you can have to it, but I haven't seen anything about that. But I'm not really, a reviewer or anything to be able to even know if they have that. But, I went with a specialty bar because, over the years of lifting, I would have the weight back so bad that it just banged them up. So now I can, keep it right here, man. And the specialty bar is curved, so I can bring it all the way down and, get that good stretch in there. Going a little light, I'm not gonna lie. A little light. So 8 to 10. Oh. So you get your lift off. It's gonna work now. Whew. Yeah, I like the way you can come all the way down with these. Yeah. So as I said before, because I use the anchor for flies, I have my pulleys that I do, the low to high fly movements. And I do it sitting down. I can do it standing up, but for whatever reason, I just feel like I get more of a stretch and I'm more stable sitting down. That's not saying one is better than the other. Like, I'm a certified trainer, but I don't know the difference between the two. That's just, everything that I talk about is just what I do. So, just get the weight, kind of plant my feet, just go to work. Whew. Back at the repping. So I try to do different grip variations when I'm doing chest, just to kind of expand out the workout. So the basic form, and then, you know, close grip. As you saw when I did the dumbbells, it was flat. And then I got over there with the bar, it was palms facing in. Did the incline machine, had them out. So I'm gonna go with the reppings, close grip, palms in. Try to do some lighter weight, maybe some 90s. Kind of see how I'm feeling. That's another thing about this bench. I think all benches were better than the one that I had, but the bench is really stable. So that's something to look into. So yeah, we'll go with the 90s. See what it do. Comfortable. We'll go for 8, maybe 10. Depends on how I'm feeling. After 6. There we go. Oh. Yeah. Probably had to. So honestly, for my decline movements, I have the capabilities, like the Jacked Up Fitness bench has the leg attachments that you can lock it, and it declines. So I can do some decline benches over here, maybe some decline with some dumbbells, or more so some decline with the specialty bar. But I would say I'm a pull up and I'm a dip guy. Dips for me, it's just about variation. I do dips on, you know, when I do biceps and triceps as well, but I just kind of stay up so I can really like target the triceps. But on chest day, I kind of lean in a little more so I can really get the fellas perked up under, right? The fellas. I usually go for like pull-ups and dips. Try to go for 12. Excuse that rack. This has been in the family for years. That's pretty much it. Every day I do 4 to 5 sets. So I'm gonna try to knock out 2 more quick ones before I gotta get into work. Start work kind of early. So try to knock out 2 more quick sets. I'm gonna progress up, but I might on that 4th set or that 5th set, I might go down in weight. It just depends. Everything is just off feel, man. You know, over the years, I never really like used to listen to that. I used to just, let's go, man, you got it. And that's why, you know, I'm in the situation that I am now, injury-wise. But yeah, so if you have any questions, man, hit them up in the comments. Like I say, none of this stuff is it's just my workout, right? Like I'm not some expert or anything like that, man. 45 years old, 6 foot, I'm about 211 pounds. I just do what I can do. So if you have any questions, man,